The pirates were at their absolute height. The government was making noises about putting them off the air, and yet they were enormously popular. And I was doing a 9 to midnight show. I had this thing called 10 o'clock turn-up. You know, these things sound terrible now, but they're all right then. And we'd play a couple of, you know, really good soul records. And 1966, I got this record that came in by Percy Sledge. Really weird name, Percy Sledge, you know. Go and check this out. And the A-side was When a Man Loves a Woman. I flipped it over. Warm and Tender Love. I played it one night at 11 o'clock. I said, if you're just going to sleep right now, you know, here's a great song. And then I started to get these letters, you know, would you dedicate that Percy Sledge Warm and Tender Love to me? And I was getting like 2,000-3,000 letters a week. I mean, box loads of letters. Please say a special goodnight to me. And it just became really intimate, you know. I'd turn the studio lights really down low, I'd turn the mic up, and I'd work real close to the mic, and it was, you know, it was all this sexy stuff. At a time when all this great revolution was going on in society, you know, we got the contraceptive pill, there was the Beatles, the Stones, the music explosion. And so for teenagers, particularly teenage girls, I think, there were difficult times, and maybe their teachers didn't understand, they couldn't talk to their mum and dad, you know, that stuff, so they would talk to me. There was no one to give them some warm and tender love, but Percy Sledge could at 11 o'clock at night. And especially that sort of instrumental section in the middle, it just sort of, there's just a feel to that break in the middle, and I just come in and say, well, you know, thanks for writing, it's great hearing from you, know, take care of yourself, sleep well, better times ahead. They were going through kind of difficult times, and here was me living this monastic existence, you know, out on the ship. We'd do a 2-week stint, and women were not allowed, there was no women. So here we are in free love, the summer of love, and I'm stuck out here, can't get to it. So I guess the relationships that I would have formed with real people had I been just living a normal life on land, I was doing it with a Caroline listener through that letter and through that 11 o'clock good night. Nowadays anybody can ring a radio station, you know, fax, email, all the rest of it. We were cut off from them, so it was all down to the letter. It was a time when people still wrote letters. And here was this music, this wonderful soul music that really touched you, was coming through your radio from a ship out there on the seas, from a bunch of pirates. You can't get much more evocative than that, really.